Once upon a time, there was a young man named David who had just moved to a new city to start his first job. He was excited about this new chapter of his life, but he was also a bit lonely since he didn't know anyone in the area. One day, while he was walking to work, he noticed a coffee shop with a sign that read free Wi-Fi. David decided to go in and grab a cup of coffee before his workday started. As he was waiting in line, he saw a woman sitting at a table with a book in front of her. He couldn't take his eyes off her. He ordered his coffee and took a seat at a nearby table. As he sipped his coffee, he kept stealing glances at the woman. After a few minutes, she looked up and caught him staring at her. Embarrassed, David looked away, but the woman smiled at him and said, "Hi." David introduced himself, and they struck up a conversation. Her name was Sarah, and they had an instant connection. They talked for hours about their interests, goals, and dreams. David felt like he had known her his whole life. After they parted ways, David couldn't stop thinking about Sarah. He knew he had to see her again. The next day, he went back to the coffee shop at the same time, hoping she would be there. To his delight, she was. They spent another afternoon talking, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. Over the next few weeks, David and Sarah became inseparable. They went on dates, explored the city together, and shared their deepest secrets. David had never felt this way about anyone before. He knew he was falling in love. One evening, as they were watching the sunset over the city, David took Sarah's hand and said, "I know this might sound crazy, but I think I'm in love with you." Sarah looked at him, her eyes shining with tears, and said, "I love you too, David." From that moment on, they were a couple. They supported each other through the ups and downs of life, always there for each other no matter what. They knew they had found something special, a love that would last a lifetime. Years later, as they stood in front of their family and friends on their wedding day, David looked into Sarah's eyes and felt his heart overflowing with love. He knew that he had found his soulmate, his one true love, and as they said their vows, they knew that nothing could ever come between them. They were meant to be together forever.